Hi Rao. Hopefully you can see me and hear me all right. I'm just recording it on my phone. But here are some exercises just to help. So exercises to help to strengthen your legs, to get your feet and your ankles working a bit better as well, which should help. If your legs are nice and strong, then they're going to support you better. If your ankles and your feet are working a bit better, then it will help with your balance as well. So it's going to help to prevent any trips or any falls. So if we start with the feet, so exercises that you can do are doing your heel raises, so your alternate heel raises there. Then you can also have a go at lifting one foot and just circling your ankles. So circling your ankles in one direction and circling your ankles the other way. And then if you have a go with the other foot, so lift and circle, circling one way. Good, and circling the other way. So take it back to your heel raises again. Just getting those ankles working. Good. So another one that you can do is having a go at wiggling all your toes. So just getting all your toes moving around. You can try scrunching up your toes on one foot and straightening them out, scrunching them up on the other foot, straightening them out, keeping that one going. So scrunch and release and scrunch and release. Good. And then just stretching out the foot, so coming up onto the toes, lifting the heel, stretching out the foot there, and doing the same on the other side as well. So they're all very simple exercises just to get everything working really well. So you can have a go then at just circling your ankle one way, circling it the other way again. And same with the other foot, circling one way, circling the other way again. Good, and bring your foot down. So other exercises that you can do to help to strengthen your legs. So I use this squishy ball. You can use like a soft ball if you've got a children's ball, or if you've got a foam ball, you know, sometimes you can get those. Or you can use a cushion, so a cushion will work. Not quite as well, but it will work, so it will help you. But one of the exercises you can do to strengthen the inner thighs is to squeeze and to release. So you can put a cushion between your knees as well, and what you're trying to do is get your knees to both come in the same amount. So you're getting both legs working nice and strongly. And what you'll probably find is that one leg will work a bit harder than the other. So you want to have a look and make sure that they're both working about the same amount. Okay, so squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Then what you can do is you can go a bit quicker. So this is getting those inner thighs working, and they are really important for helping you with your balance. So your inner thighs work to bring your leg into the midline of the body, and they're very important for helping you to stabilise and to balance. Okay, then you can have a go at doing just one leg. So you could do 4 on one side with just the one leg, and then you can swap and do 4 with the other leg. Good. Just swap that over again, so 4 with the one leg, and then do 4 with the other leg, and then take it back to 8 of them with both legs again, and trying to get them to work the same. Like I say, one will probably feel a bit stronger than the other, so just do 4 more of those. Good. Then you want to take the ball or the cushion out, take your legs wider and sit up nice and tall. So you can get these off Amazon or eBay. I tend to buy them off eBay. They're just a squishy ball, 25 centimetres, Pilates ball I tend to put in. I don't know what it's going to be like in America, what you have to search for, but sports shops and things do them anyway. Okay, so put the ball down. Now if you've got one of these are really useful to get hold of, and they're stretchy bands. Okay, so you can do this by just holding your legs in, but it would be worth getting hold of one of these if you can. And in the UK, again, they're very cheap. I get TheraBands, and you can buy them sort of a length of them about 1.5 meters, and they'll do different strengths. Tend to go for like a medium strength one, but again, you should be able to find them in sports shops. So a resistance band might be what you're looking for. But if you put it across your lap, so like I say, you can just hold your legs in, but it is going to be more effective with a band. Then you cross it underneath and you bring it back on top again. So you want to sit to the front of the chair so you can get your legs moving nicely, and then just take your legs wide and come back in, and take them wide and come back in. And what you're doing here is you're helping to work the outside of your legs. So you're working the outside muscles around the outside of your hips, and you're working the muscles down the outside of the legs as well. And that again is going to help with your strength, it's going to help with your balance. So these are the muscles that work when you step out to the side. So quite often if we trip or if we fall, then we might need to take a step out to the side. And if you can stabilise yourself there, strengthen your legs so that if you need to step out to the side, you can do that, then that's going to be really helpful for you to keep you more upright. Okay, so 4 more of those. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then what you want to do is just do the one leg. So again, you might find that one leg's nice and strong, and then when you go to the other side, you might find it's not quite as strong. Okay, so if you haven't got the band, just use your hands and push against it, so you're giving a bit of resistance there. So to the first leg again, and then to the other side. Good. Then you can challenge yourself a bit by going wide and doing some little pulses there. And then come back in nice and slowly, resisting against the band or against the hands. Go wide, little pulses there. Still sitting up nice and tall, and come back in. And then again, wide, little pulses. And come back in. One more time. Little pulses there. And come back in. Good. So they should feel like they've done a bit of work after that. So if you've got your band, then you can use it. If you haven't got a band, a dressing gown cord would be quite good. And then hook it over your foot. Then you're going to hold, if you've got a stretchy band, you can pull it back. If you've got just a dressing gown cord, obviously just hold it by your hip. You're going to bend your leg and push it out nice and straight and hold it straight. So that's the work there. And then again, bend your leg and push it out nice and straight. So if you sit up tall, you're sitting away from the back of the chair, keeping your shoulders down, keeping your tummy nice and strong. And if you have a go at doing 8 of those on each side, and what that's helping to do is to really strengthen your thigh. Okay, your thigh muscles, there's 4 muscles in there, quadriceps muscles, 4 of them. So, swap over and do the other side, hook it over the other foot. Pull your hands to your hips, shoulders down, sitting up tall, and then just pushing out straight and then bending the leg, and pushing out straight and bending the leg, and keep that one going. Good. And do 4 more of those. So remember, you're not leaning back in the chair, you're sitting up nice and tall. Last 2. Lovely. And then bring the heel down, unhook, and put the band down. So the last exercise that's going to be really useful that you can do without any equipment at all is your sit to stand. And this is a really good one for strengthening your quads, your thigh muscles, and we call these our independence muscles, because if we have the strength in these, we have our independence. We can get up from the chair, we can get up off the loo, we can get out the bath, we can climb stairs, we can walk. So these are our independence muscles. So walking your bottom forward, get your feet back a little bit, going to lean forward, push into your heels and come up to standing, okay? So the key is to really lean forward there. Then what you want to do is step back and make sure that you can feel the chair on the back of both legs, and that's really important because that gives you the confidence. Your brain then knows where the chair is, so that you can stick your bottom out and come down nice and slowly. So you're trying to place yourself in the chair rather than fall into the chair. Okay, using your muscles rather than gravity. So walking your bottom forwards and move your feet forward, if you believe in gravity, that is. I'm in normal mode now, what I would normally teach to my clients. So leaning forward, push through up to standing. Good. Step back, feel the chair. Feel it on the back of both legs, stick your bottom out, come down nice and slowly. Okay? So you can do those, you can do as many of those as you feel able to do, till you start to feel that the muscles are getting a bit tired. So what you want is a challenge. Make sure you feel the chair on the back of both legs before you sit down. So remember, your brain then knows exactly where that chair is. You don't need to be feeling for it, which is when you might be likely to fall. If you can't feel the chair, if you kind of panic and not sure where the chair is, then you're more likely to make a mistake there. So walking your bottom forward, push through up to standing. A way you can challenge yourself is to come back and tease yourself with the chair. So go almost to the chair and then come back up again. Okay, so obviously you could do those several times if you wanted to. And then when you're ready to come back down to the chair, making sure you could feel it on the back of the legs before you came down. Okay, when you've finished, it's a good idea to stretch out those thighs, so walk your bottom to the front of the chair, rest your hand on your thigh, straighten out your leg and then just lean forward. And what you're looking for is a bit of a stretch there in the back of the leg. Good. And then come back. Same on the other side. So stretching out those hamstrings because they can get a bit tight and they can start to cause you problems with your back. Lovely. And then you can shuffle your bottom to the side of the chair and just take one leg behind and lean onto the other side, and then you're looking for a nice stretch down the front of the leg. So just leaning there, good stretch for the side as well. Bring that leg back round, shuffle your bottom over to the other side. So you're leaning so you're not going to feel like you're going to fall off. Taking that leg behind, so if you see from the side, I'm just taking the leg behind me like that, leaning off to the side, feeling the stretch in the front of the leg, and coming back. Good. Okay, so hopefully that's going to help just to get those legs nice and strong, get those ankles moving, get the feet working a bit better. So it should help you to give you a bit more strength. Obviously you can increase the exercises as you get really good at them. What you want to do is to get a challenge. So you want your muscles to feel tired, get to the point where they're feeling a bit like they're almost not able to do it. And then that's the point that you stop. So if you start on say 8 of them with your legs out, you could take it to 10 after a few days, take it to 12. Just keep building on it. When you're doing your sit to stand, you could start with say 4 and then just increase it. So you'll find that you will increase it quite quickly, and that's when you know that you're making improvements. So I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, just pop it on Telegram or private message me, it's fine and I'll help you. All right, but I hope it helps and lots of love. Thanks a lot. Take care.